Okay mga ka-agri, today I will discuss some of the pasture and forage here in the Philippines that are eaten by the ruminant animals. Some of these are the legumes, grasses, and shrubs. We will start with the grasses. Is alabang X. Its scientific name is Dicanthum aristatum. Alabang X is a short creeping grass. It is perennial low grazing grass. It is naturalized in the Philippines. Its protein content is 12.5%. It is good for permanent pasture in seasonally flooded or waterlogged land. Most productive grass and nutritious grass in the Philippines. This is napier grass. Its scientific name is Penicetum purpureum. It has a crude protein content of 12%. It is robust, tall, erect cane-like perennial species. It has a 2.2 to 5 meter height when mature. Most improved species in the Philippines. It possesses many desirable characteristics like including high yield per unit area. It produces leafy shoots and increased soil fertility. And if you plant napier grass in some hilly areas, it reduces soil erosion. This is paragrass. Its scientific name is Bracharia mutica. Paragrass is a creeping perennial grass with a stout above the ground where runners and roots are fully at the nodes. Its protein content is 10.2%. Its height is 1 meter when matured. It is palatable and good quality forage grass and can be grazed and cut and carry. It is efficient user of nitrogen fertilizer. It is good source of sodium and phosphorus. Susunod naman natin ngayon ang mga leguminous shrubs. One of these are the horseradish, or its scientific name is Moringa oleifera. This is a sample of horseradish tree. Its scientific name is Moringa oleifera, or in Tagalog, malunggay. Moringa oleifera is one of the deciduous shrubs, and its bark has a whitish gray in color. Its branches and leaves are fragile, built up with feathery foliage of tripinnate. It's it is contain of it is contain of crude protein content of 27.5% and can grow up to 12 meters in height. Moringa oleifera leaves have a high quality of protein balance with its amino acids. This is cacahuate. Its scientific name is Glyceria cyprium. This is one of the deciduous shrubs. This is used for fodder, cut and carry browsing. It has a crude protein content of 18 to 30%. Its leaf meal can also be fed to poultry and rabbit and ruminants. Its wooden is often as firewood, charcoal, and so many others. Its leaf contain of 3 to 5% nitrogen and digestibility from 48% to 77%. Okay. These are some of the ipil-ipil leaves. It is also a leguminous shrubs and a mimisoid tree. Its scientific name is Leucaena leucocephala. Ipil-ipil is a foliage and fed to ruminant animals as browse or cut and carry or milled poultry pellet. It has a crude protein content of 30%. Its wood is good for charcoal and chipboard. It is good for digestibility and high protein value. It it is contained of amino acids. Are some of the variety of mulberry, or its scientific name is Morus nigrum. The leaves of mulberry is usually smooth, fine, glossy, and not hairy. It is traditional fed for silkworm and can grow very tall, but it can develop a wide, stout trunk. Its height is about 80 feet. It is highly palatable and digestible to ruminants and can be also fed to monogastric animals. This is a newly transferred Flemengia. Its scientific name is Flemengia macrophylla. Flemengia is one of the leguminous shrubs. It is a genus of flowering plant with a purple in color. The stem leaves are pubescent with dense hairs. The leaf blades are flat. Its height is about to 1.5 meter. Its crude protein content is 22.7%. It is abundantly found in nature. Flemengia is a low-cost, high-quality, and sustainable source of protein. This is Sisbania. Its scientific name is Sisbania grandiflora, or in Tagalog, katuray. The leaves and fruit of Sisbania are used for forage and green manure. The young leaves, flower, and tender pods of sesbania are used for vegetable. It is very palatable, fodder and high feeding value of ruminant animals. It has also a rapidly early growth. Susunod naman natin ngayon ang mga leguminous plants. Uh, so, this is example of the pintoy peanut. Its scientific name is Arachis pintoy. In its common name in Tagalog is mani-mani. Arachis pintoy is a creeping legumes high intolerant to shade areas pasture in tree plantation. It has a crude protein content of 18 to 25% and can be used for landscaping and can be propagated by seeds and cuttings. Its height is about to 20 to 50 centimeter. These are some of the example of sweet potato. Its scientific name is Ipumea batatas. Sweet potato is one of the herbaceous perennial plants that are mainly grown as annual. The stems are usually growing on the ground. The leaves are shaped with white purple flower. The length of sweet potato is 4 meters, but in the other variety it is 16 meters. Its crude protein content is 25 to 29%. It has protein feed for animals, and they do have protein than grasses.